Hi fashion lovers, welcome back to my channel. Okay, if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate you always watching. Right now guys, we'll be cutting this gown for a 3-year-old child. All right, now the mother wants the upper part. This is Ankara, sorry, net and sequence, but the mother wants Ankara and net. Okay, so we'll be cutting it, and this is the calculation I'll be using: the neck width, neck depth, length, armhole depth. Now for the tummy and chest, they are not even, but I'll be using the tummy for the calculation to cut the dress. And for the cutting of the dress, it is a leftover from the mother's dress, all right, fabric that I'm using to cut. So I have less than a quarter yard, okay, a quarter yard for this. It's not up to half yard. So for me to achieve this, definitely I'll be using a doll face for the back. But because of the fabric, I need to cut out my front pattern. Okay, so let's cut the front pattern before placing it on the fabric to cut. All right, so due to limited fabric, I'll be going for my pattern first, then I'll just place it and trace it out. Now the flare on this dress is SS and there is 0 line on it. Okay, so I'll have to consider that when cutting my 360 flare. It has to be SS by the waist. All right, so for me, I'm going for shoulder 5. All right, then my armhole, I'm using 10 and 4, sorry, half length, I'm going for 9. After sewing at everything, we'll come back to 8. Okay, so that is it. Next, I'll use my rule to connect it properly. Draw the straight line well. That is it. Then for the shoulder, we equally connect the shoulder, but first I have to pin, hold it down. Now once that is done, I'll mark my shoulder, connect my shoulder first, connect it. That's it. Now my body measurement, my chest measurement. The chest of the child and the tummy are not the same. I'll be using only the tummy for the chest and the waist. So I'm marking 7 all through. Okay, I am marking 7 all through. Then I'll curve the armhole. Now when it comes to children's dress, there are places you need to be careful. One of them is their shoulder, get the accurate shoulder. Another is their armhole and neck width. These 3 places. Every other places you can always hold it, even if it's the tummy is excess, you can always use belts, to give it fitting. But if you don't get the neck width, if you don't get the neck depth, if you don't get the shoulder properly, it makes it oversized for the child. Okay, so that is it. Now for my neck width, I am working with 2. Yes, and my neck depth, I'm working with 2.5. You can see what I marked. Then I'll curve it. This is for the front. For the back, it is 1 inches. Okay, high back, depending if it's high back or V, whatever neckline you want is matter of choice. So the next is my slanting of the shoulder by 0.5 inches, which is what I've done. With this, my front pattern is ready. All right, what I just need to do is cut. Okay, then secondly, I'll use the same pattern to place for the back. Please, the back of this dress will be doll face, all right, black. The net will be black, all right, so the back will be black. Now because of limited fabrics, that is why I'm cutting the back of this dress using doll face. The front will be um the Ankara, all right, because the fabric I have left is not much. So let's go. Let's ride on. Now I haven't gotten this. This is the fabric I told you earlier. But because of the quantity of the fabric I have, I will have to fold into four and get my flay first. My flay is important as well as the upper part, but right now most important is the flay part of it. That is the most important, okay? Now, when you cut flay, there will always be pieces which you can, when you place it, you get your baby upper part of dress. But first, the flay is important to me. And the flay will have excess. It will not be accurately the size of the waist. And this is 360 folded into 4, right? So first I will mark to know what it gives me. If the what it gives me is not enough, I will increase it. Okay. So first thing first, I'll take my tape and measure. All right. I'm going for 4 first. 4 first. 4 first. You can see how I'm placing it. That is how you place it. Now I'll measure round. It gave me 7. 7 in 4 places is about 28. The excesses is not much. Yeah, it's about 28, and her tummy, she's 24. So the excess is just 4 years. So therefore, I will increase it to 5. Let's see what it gives. I need the general waist should be about 30 something. Then I'll measure. Now for my length, I'll be working with 9. So I need to mark it first before going round the length I actually want. Now, having determined my length, you can see where I marked 9. So I'll place it from the beginning. It gives 14. So I'll keep marking 14 round. Holding it at that point and be marking 14 round. All right. 14 is okay. So let's start 14. 14. Take it to the next part. 14. Good. 14. That is it. Now for the connection. Next thing is to cut, okay? I'm cutting. Now for the tip of this flay, there will be 0 line on it to help the dress stand off, Good. We are done with the flay. Perfect. Now, this is the pieces left. You can see the reason why I have to go for the flay first, because of I know if I should cut the upper part first, I will not have enough for the flay, and the flay is as important as every other, but more important. So what I will do right now is place. You can see what I did. This fabric I'm cutting right now is folded into 2. there's two under it. So at the center point I'll still join it. So having done this, the next I'll just place the same pattern, cut my back on doll face, using placing my zip allowance. You can see that the back of the dress is high equally, so that is just it. And our dress is next is sewing. Okay, use this to cut your back and you're ready to start making the dress. All right, this is it. So guys, if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. Okay, and give this video a thumbs up. All right, so I will not cut the neck because I want to use it to cut the back. Once I get the back, I can now cut the neck. So whenever you're sewing babies, have it in mind that your neck width and neck depth matters. All right, if you get it right, it fits the baby. So this is basically what I'll be making the dress with. All right, see you next for part 2 for the sewing.